In this video, we are going to discuss and review our days of the week vocab, as well as some additional vocab that goes along with these days of the week. So, first off, let's start with los días de la semana, the days of the week. First, you have el lunes, which is Monday. El martes is Tuesday. Then el miércoles, which is Wednesday. El jueves is Thursday. El viernes is Friday. El sábado is Saturday. And el domingo is Sunday. So these are your days of the week. There are some important rules that you have to remember with our days of the week. And those rules are located over here, where these stars are. So the first thing is that days are not capitalized in Spanish. If you take a look right at the first letter of every single day of the week there, you'll notice that not a single one is capitalized in Spanish, but over here they are in English. So that's your first rule. The second thing is that the week starts on Monday. Okay, that's why we put Monday up here first, is because the week starts on Monday. So if you're looking at a calendar from a Spanish-speaking country, you're going to notice that their calendar starts on Monday, whereas if you were to look at a calendar that you would see typically in the United States, you have Sunday at the very beginning and Saturday at the very end. The third rule: if you are talking about an event that occurs only once, so for example, saying something like on Monday, you're just going to say el lunes. So I could say something like on Monday I run. El lunes yo corro. If you are talking about something that occurs regularly, meaning that it happens once a week, or meaning that it happens on a weekly basis or something like that, for example, on Tuesdays, you're going to use los instead of el. So instead, you would end up saying los martes. So, for example, you could say something like los martes yo lavo la ropa. On Tuesdays, I wash the clothes. Okay? Your next rule is that when you are using sábado and domingo, Saturday and Sunday, you need to add an S onto the end when the event occurs regularly. Because if you're saying on Saturdays, multiple Saturdays, you need to make sure that that word is plural. So you add an S on. Same thing for domingo. You need to make sure that you're saying on Sundays. So you would say los domingos. Okay? The last rule is when talking about something that happens today, don't use an article. All right? So if I said today is Wednesday, hoy es miércoles. Notice that I don't use the L in there. I just say hoy es miércoles. Some additional vocab that we need to make sure that we know. First is el día, which is the day. Okay. The next one is la semana. La semana means the week. And finally, you have el fin de semana, which is the weekend. Down at the bottom here, we have a new question word. That question word is a dónde, which is saying to where or where to. Usually, we're going to use a dónde with the verb ir, which you can see is the second word in that question, a dónde vas, which means to where are you going, or where are you going to. This is the vocab that you will need to know for this section. It's going to be really important that you practice your pronunciation and also that you make sure you're spelling these terms correctly. And also don't forget to study those rules for your days of the week.